Mic check, mic check. Okay, for some reason my microphone was not doing an output. That may have been what the problem was with my microphone not starting up in prior streams. So I made sure to check it this time, and there we go. It's kind of corrected. Anyway, let's start putting on some EzDubs. I set up. Well, I grabbed a bunch of EzDubs to, well, EzDub generated videos to examine for this. So I'm gonna pop one on now and see how it turned out. Probably a disaster, but yeah, this would kind of be like what I was doing on YouTube nearly the whole week, except now I'm gonna kind of react to them on stream. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't streaming on Twitch. People on Twitch, I kind of got distracted by this dumb stuff. I kind of feel guilty about that. Like sometimes I really just get distracted by sometimes I just get distracted by goofy ideas I have, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make like 5 weeks worth of videos on it at once, and then I forget to stream. Now, for some reason, Media Player Classic is showing all these videos kind of stretched. I apologize for that. So first off, I tried this one video from Whaley JP's YouTube channel, which is the Konami Spring 97 promo video. This is the one with the early Castlevania 64 footage. You saw a bit of it right there.
Arabi. New release information.
Alright, it's dubbing over some stuff. Wow, it did not dub over the opening cutscene from Symphony of the Night. Wow, this actually realizes how pure this cutscene is. It's treating the cutscene with such reverence that it refuses to dub over it.
Dracula Hawks Evil Woman Dracula Hawks is an action RPG and appears on the PlayStation, and the main character is Dracula. The set of Dracula White Action Traps and Vampire's Power Spirit of Battle. I'm not revived by my own power evil, which Dracula Hawks Tsukashiro no Yoshi-san is now on sale. I'll have a bunch. Would you like to read it? It's a date. A double date by Tokumiki Memorial has become an adventure game. The main character this time is a Rainbow Bloom, an event that wasn't told in the main story. 17 days of club shopping. I want you to go on. Yuji-senpai and I are talking how many lovers have been born under that tree. What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers
are you? Oh no, it's doing the madness mantra again.
What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you?
Why is it doing it here?
What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you?
What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you?
What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What lovers are you?
Why is it doing this with practically every video I put in it?
What lovers are you? 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 What lovers are?
I think it did dub some of the Tokimimo speech.
What lovers are you? What lovers are you? What kind of lovers are they? The real baseball game sent by Sports Game Konami from the Osaka Dome has a large capacity of 96 megabytes, so it's a beautiful fan who talks a lot and moves a lot. The number of fielders has also increased from 8 to 52. If you exceed the number of fielders, you can play the original players in the game. The spectator mode is the same camera angle as the TV broadcast Osaka Dome. Nagoya Dome.
The audio is totally off sync with the video now.
Pure IQ for now on sale. J-League Perfect Striker now on sale. Kotori Athletic Stadium. Konami's best soccer game. J-League Perfect Striker. Control players freely with 3D sticks.
There was the 3D Dracula footage for the early iteration of Castlevania 64.
Game with a variety of tactics that can be set in the more you play. Create an original player. You read the facial expressions, situations, and hands of the CG Janshi and aim to become Japan's #1 Janshi. A variety of modes that can be enjoyed by everyone from inexperienced players to advanced players. You can also enjoy quizzes Mahjong Master. Now on sale Nintendo 64 new release 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 Nintendo.
I think this AI wants an N64 version of Metal Gear Solid.
Nintendo 64 new release 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 Nintendo 64 new release.
Konami.
Dude, it failed to even translate half the damn dialogue.
From Konami.
Wow. Did this loop twice before?
Really? Yeah, really.
Oh, it's just looping. It's just looping here. My bad. Okay, let's grab the next one. Or maybe let's see. Oh yeah, the Sonic fans are paying attention, so I figured I'd do some of the Japanese Sonic videos.
Video. Full of superhero Sonic secrets. If you watch this video, you too will be Sonic free.
Hurry up, sorry girl.
Sonic the Hedgehog, known as Sonic, gender male, age 15 to 16 years old. However, they can move freely between adults and children. Weakness: staying still underwater.
Here at first glance, vertical paper that looks like it is lined up in a row actually has 3 rows. Did you know?
Among programmers, Mr. loved such a back view, so he made a 3D screen with Sonic 2. It seems that there is a watch on that hand with hair-white gloves.
If the player was originally wearing it, they would glance at the watch and rush to play.
After all, Sonic hates sitting still.
Look, I'm watching it on.
The shoes Sonic wears are designed based on the dancing shoes that Michael Jackson wore in Bad. Sonic speed is only possible with this shoe.
It seems that there is a watch on that hand with hair-white gloves.
There were various dramas before Michael Jackson's supersonic superhero Sonic was born. Let's take a look at some of them.
I was asked to create a project to make a new action game. Hey, I was thinking of a character like that, but I got stuck too.
Machine City, who was stuck in character creation, asked various designers for their opinions. However, none of them were decisive. So the project team changed their mindset.
I decided to think of the characters not from the character, but from the game aspect. At high speed, it changes into a ball shape and becomes invincible.
If we were to take advantage of such game characteristics, the programmers, planners, and designers would come together and brainstorm repeatedly. At that time, will be God's posting or a miracle. Mishima City and designer Yamaguchi came up with the same character at the same time.
When everyone's ideas were accumulating and we were wondering if we could come up with something to some extent, the Hedgehog made it all clear.
Thus, the supersonic hedgehog bastard, Sonic, was born. The first time it was shown to the
Wait,
public
did you
was
just call
at a
Sonic a
dark
bastard?
venue.
Wow.
History at Sonic all started here.
Defeat Sonic the Hedgehog and his nemesis Dr. Eggman. The stage of Sonic 1 is the direction of Jewels and Ruins, South Island. Somewhere on this island, the Chaos Emerald sleeps. Dr. Eggman built a huge fortress in one corner of the island, and turned the island's animals into robots that could move at will. Originally designed as one of the main characters, Dr. Eggman obtained the Chaos Emerald, and was reborn as a genius scientist, with an IQ of 300 who plans to conquer the world.
Wow,
Sonic 2,
it just
Sonic's good
translated the
psychic
lore
Tails
in a way that
appeared.
made it seem like the
stage of Sonic
Chaos
2 is
Emeralds
West
what
Side
made
Island,
Eggman
the
smart.
birthplace of Tails. It is said that there is a mysterious stone on this island that was sealed by the gods long ago. The hand between Dr. Eggman attacks Tails' hometown. After meeting Sonic, Tails supports Sonic and challenges Dr. Eggman to a fight.
Miles Power, a timid fox that has been bullied for having 2 tails.
By chance, I met Sonic and came to admire him. Sonic 3 is set on a mysterious island floating in the sky. This island is set to float in the sky with the power of the Chaos Emerald. And this Chaos Emerald wheel is Knuckle. Is Knuckle a weapon or an ally? It's fun to play. Knuckles the Echidna is an Echidna. Personality is theater type.
Knuckles the
Gloves on both
Echidna
hands.
is an
You can
Echidna,
push them in
yes.
place. Now, let me tell you about the new items added in Sonic 3. Actually, in 3, the types of shields that can be used by taking items have increased. First of all, this Thunder Shield. In addition to preventing damage, you can also attract nearby rings.
Next is this Aqua Shield.
Not only does it prevent damage, but it can also go underwater, which Sonic is not good at, without transiting.
Transiting?
And this flame shield not only prevents flame attacks, but also allows you to dash with fireballs.
The Sonic the Hedgehog series surpasses the conventional wisdom of action games.
It will continue to evolve with more new ideas. Sonic's charm lies in the catharsis of running through difficult traps and hard stages at supersonic speed. Sonic the Hedgehog, where anyone can be a hero. If you guys who are players of Sonic. Actually, I think that we are Eggman, who is a mechanical hedge.
I look forward to your challenge.
See you next Sunday.
See you next Sunday!
This translator always tends to make the videos way shorter than they originally were. Let's see if this one went through. Oh, I remember this one. This was another one that was on Ways of JP's YouTube.
In this video, we will introduce a manual for smooth sales of this mobile adapter GB. By connecting Game Defense Color or Game Defense Advanced to a mobile phone or PHS, you can download new content using the internet, exchange emails, and play games over long distances over the phone line. Peripherals that provide services. This system is called Mobile System GB. Mobile System GB is a service provided through the internet, so even after purchasing Mobile Adapter GB, you will be required to pay for the band and charges according to your usage. In order to avoid troubles after the sale, please explain the details of the product to the customer according to the sales flow shown here and obtain their full understanding. You can also use this video together with the separate sales manual for more detailed information. Now, I will explain the sales method according to the sales flow. For customers who purchase Mobile Adapter GB, please check the 4 checkpoints shown below before selling.
I think most of the mobile adapter stuff is lost media, which is why this video is relevant.
If you are a child,
like if I remember right, some of the things that were distributed on it include like Pokemon Gold and Silver, sorted DLC content and whatnot.
Proceed to the next step. Checkpoint 2. Do you have a Game Boy Color? Do you have a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance? Do you have a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance? Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance is required to use Mobile System GB services using Mobile Adapter GB. If you do not have one of these Game Boys, please explain to them that they can purchase it at a dealer. Please note that this Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Light, and Super Game Boy 2 are not compatible with Mobile System GB. If you have a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance, proceed to next. Checkpoint 3. Do you have a mobile phone compatible with Mobile System GB? Do you have a mobile phone compatible with Mobile System GB other than Game Boy?
No, I don't have one.
A mobile phone is required to use Mobile System GB. If you don't have one, please explain so that you can purchase one. If you have a mobile phone or PHS that is compatible with Mobile System GB, as you can see here, proceed to the next step. If you are a customer, please refer to the list of compatible models by carrier on the back of one in the sales manual. If you have the required mobile phone, proceed to the next step. Checkpoint 4. For all services, do you know that you need to apply for the Internet Connection Service Dion and that there will be a separate fee in addition to the equipment purchase costs? Do you know that you need to apply for the Internet Connection Service Dion operated by KDDI and that there will be a separate fee?
Right there.
Please explain that you need to apply for the Dion Mobile GB course in order to use the Mobile System GB, along with the usage fee shown. Please refer to pages 1 and 2 of 5 in the sales manual for details of each usage fee.
Dion is an internet connection service.
After confirming the 4 checkpoints above, and having the customer fully understand
I
the
don't really
details
know
of
enough
the
about
product
it to
and
know how to
apply
recover
for
that
Dion,
stuff, so...
we will finally move on to selling Mobile Adapter GB. When selling Mobile Adapter GB, please select the compatible model. Also, please explain that you should read the instruction manual carefully
I doubt
and use
it was like a...
If
I
this
doubt it was a
okay,
one-time
select
fee
the
or anything
Mobile
like
Adapter
that.
GB that matches your mobile phone. From among the 3 types of Mobile Adapter GB with different colors,
Gosh.
please check which one is
Needing a different
compatible with
adapter
your
for
mobile
different
phone model
phones
and
sounds
size.
overcomplicated as heck.
Currency, NTT digital mobile phones starting with 90 of J-Phone everywhere. Adapters dedicated to PDC are blue. Yellow for AUC model-only phones. DDI pocket phones starting with 70 are red. After purchasing the Mobile Adapter GB, please read the instruction manual carefully before using it. The mobile adapter GB comes with a mobile trainer cartridge that allows you to enjoy the Nintendo mobile website and email. This concludes the explanation of how to sell mobile
a lot of that
adapter
stuff
GB.
sounds like a lot of
Next,
similar
let's
stuff like
introduce how to
Brandnet
apply for
it
Dion
was
and
had
mobile system
during the
GB
64
services.
DD's life, which is, you know, which is kind of mostly lost media as well. So yeah.
Customers need to apply for the Dion Mobile GB course to connect to the internet. To apply for Dion, both initial registration with the included mobile trainer and Game Boy and system registration with a registration form are required. After completing the connection of the device, the customer will be asked to enter the connection information described in the Dion Mobile GB course registration form and perform the initial registration. In the initial registration, if a small child will be operating the Game Boy, please explain that a parent or guardian must do so together. Once the initial registration is complete, you will be able to use free content and email services. After completing the initial registration, please register the system using the Dion Mobile GB course registration form. When system registration is complete, KDDI will send you a registration completion email and postcard. Now you can use all the services of Mobile System GB. For details on initial registration and system registration, please refer to pages 1, 2, and 3 of 4 in the sales manual.
GB のサービスをご紹介しましょう。
Here are 4 services that you can use with Mobile Adapter GB. The first is email service. You can use the 4-way controller and AB button to create, send, and receive emails on a screen larger than the initial one. The second is a content download service. This service allows you to access mobile data centers to upgrade your mobile software and download mini-games. The third is evolution service. By accessing the mobile data center, you can play against friends all over the country, compete for rankings, and announce the results as a ranking. Finally, peer-to-peer. Instead of using a communication cable, you can use the mobile adapter GP to make a direct call to the person you want to exchange data with and play against that person. However, communication is limited to mobile phones of the same system. The mobile adapter GP is a product that mainly provides internet services by connecting a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance to a mobile phone. We anticipate a variety of inquiries from customers, but please use the sales manual and respond appropriately.
And that's it for that one. Let's see. What did I move here? Oh, I put that. I put that one up already.
How so multi-multi-tool insurance factory video, we have prepared a weapon backup campaign for everyone. With us, I think I'm on a big shot for this year's Zero Insurance.
Yo, it's Takahashi and Nami-chan who decide with confidence. The Caravan, which has become our summer festival,
I tried this
on
on one of my
scaled
own
up this year,
VHS
and it
strips
is
to
the
see how it
world's
turned
first
out.
trial of a 10-person battle, and it started as a super
let's
caravan,
see.
recording the tremendous excitement. Next, Shin Mamoru decided to make a legendary debut, a video of Wacky Wacky Man, which reproduces the fun of that game in live action, is scheduled to be released in November. In addition, the original company of the news is scheduled to be released at the end of the year. This is now the state of the children after all. Are you going to stop for one more night? There is no income competition. Battle Action, Hummerman 93 and Human Network, and various other game synabos have developed these advertising campaigns. Software sales are also rising. But as a general trend, this is a full-fledged role-playing game, isn't it? This is already the best. It is all about Yoshimoto's actors. It will go on sale at the end of the year.
I'm
game,
not surprised in the
So
least.
it's the year-end and New Year holidays. It's an action game, so everyone should enjoy this too. Introducing 5 of my own new software at once. Let's introduce one scene of Mama and a year-end winning software, Super CD-ROM Miss 4 now, the third installment of the blockbuster series following Cinemenes 3. This time it's not ported from the PC, but a completely original. With the main character Adol as the main character, the familiar Ariadoki and other original new characters have appeared, and the adoption of this nice system, which enables smooth diagonal movement, has expanded the world of this to a whole new level. Legend Gaiden Memodoro 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 Legend
Here we
Gaiden
go
Memodoro Legend Gaiden 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 Legend Gaiden Memodoro Legend Gaiden Mamba and Iran winning software Legend of Momodoro Legend of Shin 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 Momodoro Momodoro Legend Shin 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 Momodoro Legend Legend of Shin Momodoro 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 Legend of Momodoro Legend of Shin 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 Momodoro.
It literally just kept saying Legend of Shin Mamoru until the end. That tells me that my own rips are no good for this. Crap. Oh yes, Nico Doga. Oh, Nico Doga video. Here we go.
Hard Sun Summer Event Caravan for the first time in 10 years. Let's look back on the caravan together. First 1985 Star Force.
Star Force.
This is the story of a brave warrior. You're the one who will complete this story by Hard Sun, alright? Right. Of course, there was no train function in the story. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Star Soldier, a spectacular Space Wars Ultra Extreme shooting game that ran across the country this summer. Shooting fever that ran through the country this summer. Both masters are in charge of the North and South. There was also a movie about the masters' confrontation, and on top of that, 2016, which used Ashikaga. Equipped with a 2-minute 5-minute mode in response to the airframe of the 2019 model, what is hidden in the giant event commander? The Canadian master Meijin Shimada also joined in and it became a hot topic. The serial animation Bob Called Honey was also broadcast in this year. Big bullet back jump. I took it well. Next is Mr. Bifu. This Power League series has been improved every year and is still Harathon's flagship product. The 6th 1990 Superstar Soldier Nationwide Caravan Certified SAF Superstar Soldier World Cup 90 was also held in Hong Kong and Taiwan this year. The final battle at Yokohama Marine became Digimation as a series of 6 warriors. The Soldier World Cup 91 will be held simultaneously in Hong Kong and Taiwan as well as all years. Everyone's level has risen and even the programmers have earned surprises, and then Hudson's first idol, Umami Reno, was born. The 8th 1992 Soldier Blade Summer is dangerous. Check the power of the hyper weapon and power-up system with your own hands. Now the days of battle are cut off, and the 8th National Caravan Schedule shot Soldier Blade by Buddy Hudson 20th Anniversary Caravan. 8 years in a row the children who used to participate in the caravan are now working as Hudson staff. When you grow up, join Hudson. Kabuki and Okuni-chan came to meet us at the venue for Hayden Bomberman's 9th appearance. Hard Sun Summer Event Caravan.
It just abruptly ended there. Literally just abruptly ended there. Okay, the next one. At least that video didn't go spazzing out at any point. Oh wait, played this one already. A second. Oh, I have this. Well, I have this one set up for YouTube, but let's play it here a bit early.
Brave man, take this sword with you in this world. The ruthless Demon King's enemy is aiming at you. I'm running out of strength fighting the enemy and punishing my hits. More and more games are falling from the sky. Satellite adapter for Super Famicom Satellaview. Do you guys know that the satellite broadcasts audio and information for the SNES? This broadcast is received by your home BS antenna and sent through the tuner to Satellaview, and lots of fun games. The Super Famicom displays the programs on your TV. On top of that,
of course I was going to do videos on this.
You can enjoy the broadcasts that are sent
one
after
another for free. I wanted to do more of
Cocoon-Kun's
uploads,
Satellaview is a device for receiving satellite data broadcasts for the Super Famicom. All you have to do is connect the Super Famicom to this Satellaview, and you can enjoy many
so
attractive
I had limited
broadcasts.
options.
You can enjoy the game just like that. Moreover, the data broadcast is broadcast from 12:00 noon to 2:00 in the morning. A special program called Super Famicom Hour for Satellaview is aired every day, and you can play pre-release software and original games only for Satellaview. That's not all. That's the world's first voice-linked program sent by Satellaview ahead of the rest of the world. From now on, let's give power to the sword for a little while. The Legend of Zelda, which made the game of action role-playing known to the world of this powerful game, is a completely new world-first audio-linked program that will hit you directly. BS The Legend of Zelda. This broadcast will be broadcast nationwide at the same time, so you guys will compete against players from all over Japan with your proud skills and skills.
Your proud skills and skills, yes. Of course! It broke down on this one too! Yes.
The Super Famicom's first search system is a new action-adventure game, Marvelous. What is that? It's a super adventure set in Athletic Land. Solve the puzzles set within the time limit and collect stamps. Back Review Bus Tournament, Big Fight BS Monopoly Course Boardwalk Loan BS Odokurbus. A wonderful game world. Please enjoy the entertainment world of Satellaview, brought to you by Nintendo.
ぜひ一度お楽しみください。
Yeah, totally raw. Alright. Next. Oh, I think I have this on the channel, but I don't have it set to publish yet. Oh wait, no, wait, this is the vampire
two
one.
vampire monsters who once held
I have this up on
capitals
YouTube
in the
already,
game
but let's throw it
world
on the
are now
stream.
revived. Transformed into a Lupin U to the whole chain combo. The biggest feature
I
of
figured
this
I'd try
machine
this
is
one
the chain
because the
combo
whole
with
idea
bonuses
of
and
this
arts that enter from Wagon
Darkstalker
Mode, where
slot
art
machine, which has
demonstration
exclusive
time and
anime
bonuses are
footage, just
intertwined.
perplexes me.
Sasquatch, Tarisha, and Orbis play an active role in the liquid crystal, the secret hidden in the bats, and the transition from the
Thank you
normal
for the
stage to the
resub,
art is a sign
Vaporpony.
of chance. Wagon mode, which enters after the normal bats and bonuses, is a chance to rush into art when the zone chance replay is complete. Enter art. Demon's Time. Demon's Time is a 50 game art TARP order. The number of art TARPs is about 1 per game during Demon's Time. Various small rolls if you aim for
I
the
must
left
have missed
ear
when he
with
said it's
7
no
of the
use.
same color. It's okay. While
It's
increasing
okay.
the number of coins,
Yes,
wait for the
that's a
bonus
great
dot
way
the
to
battle
advertise
between
something. Just say,
Dimitri
it's okay.
And Paimon is exclusive to Demon's Time. Don't miss the hot battle between the two. The number of payouts is over 348 big bonuses, over 240 bonuses, over 59 regular bonuses. Bonus sublimation is basically free inches okay. Big bonus
Is
and vampire
basically
bonus
free
draws
inches
are
okay?
plus Navi stock
That's an
contract
important
during
question to
bonus
ask the
sublimation.
audience.
If
Is
it comes
basically
out,
free
you have a
inches
chance
okay?
to get Navistock. Aim for blue 7 on all reels. If you get blue 7, you win Navistock. A maximum of 10 Navistock contracts are included. If you have Navistock after the bonus ends, the lamp on the side of the reel will light up. If you get 5 rolls and go to Demon's Time, even if you make a mistake, the Navistock will not disappear. Activated after the next bonus is over. Anyone can easily get art and bonuses just by following the navigation that is not reset. That's the chain combo where you can enjoy the loop. The characters rampage on the LCD are newly created animations, powering up the power and realism, and the intense pressure. Nostalgic game battle production art and bonus chain combos will heat up the player's heart. Entertaining Pucci slot second vampire that captivates users with the chain combo of the vampire monsters who created a new style in the fighting game Rampage in the slot.
Alright, let's see, let's go one further down. Oh, this is the Sonic one, isn't it?
The pride of the Rust brand is concentrated in the marks and logos, which are strongly reflected in the characters. They are not only pride, but also the condensed life of the brand. Sonic the Hedgehog, aka Mr. Sega, who experienced the pride of the brand. Super characters loved by fans in a wide variety of genres such as anime, comics, and goods run through the LCD screen and supersonic speed. This speed, this steel, this heat, this speed, this steel, this heat that fans are looking for is packed full of unremovable sensual gameplay.
This speed,
an
this
amazing
steel,
new generation
this heat,
entertainment
this
machine
speed,
that makes
this
all
steel,
Pachinko
this
fans
heat.
tremble with anticipation and dyes all halls in Japan in Sonic Blue. Now, stylish supersonic debut. Oh, unbelievable. Condensed expectations for CR Sonic in the Hall angular elevation points that are exquisitely placed at 3 timings during the jackpot concentrate the expectations emerald lamp the unflinching quality achieved by sticking to the best characters and the best gameplay the Beast King the Reach performance that runs unmanned on the sidewalk incorporates the world of the game you see, and Sonic jumps up to increase the expectation. The tower rises high in the sky, and the best reach action is waiting for each field. The first step is Egg Golem Reach. 5th step is Dr. Eggman. 6th step is Dr. Eggman. 7th step is Dr. Eggman. 8th step is Dr. Eggman. 9th step is Dr. Eggman. 10th step is Dr. Eggman. 11th step is Dr. Eggman. 12th step, 13th stage is Dr. Eggman. 14th stage is Dr. Eggman. 15th stage is Dr. Eggman. 16th stage is Dr. Eggman. 17th stage is Dr. Eggman. 18th stage is Dr. Eggman.
I mean, to be fair, that's basically accurate to how it is in Genesis games. Every stage is Dr. Eggman, boss.
The 21st stage is Dr. Eggman Reach.
Okay. Okay, here's what I didn't put on YouTube yet.
Let's go now.
Look on the ground. Look on the ground. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Otama woman. O ballet. Inchun. O pay. A. Good.
Because you lose.
Keep it up. Inchun. Eat it. Eat it. I'm sorry.
Let's go now. It's in the wave. It's in the wave.
I like how this has identical seeds and they somehow got translated different ways.
Next time each others.
Oh gosh, I can't beat this.
ARP has even more additions, and this kind of world's strongest and finest specs makes you feel an infinite chain of bonuses and hit RP. Isn't it amazing? By the way, if the middle background of Kira Kira Kaino is cherry blossoms, Kira Kira Kaino seems to pass at least until the next bonus, and the road to Kira Kira Kaino is in the bonus. There are 3 types of big bonuses to choose from. Press the bed button to decide on your character. Goemon Big is a chance announcement type. If you get Kira Kira Kaino, then go to Ebisumaru. When the roses bloom behind them, what a bonus. 3 loops of red 7s. Kaido rushes in. Are you fired up?
By the way, it seems that even if you only get one victory 7, you can suddenly have a cherry blossom background on its phone. Big Run 408 in addition, at this point, I received a 3-turn bonus loop. The chance zone that meshes in from normal turns opportunity for support in a narrow full boner if you pull the bonus before the voice profit runs out. It's a congratulatory bonus 3 loops. You can't look at it that much. Don't waste your money. What if you fuck up?
Don't waste your money! What
Go
the
for
fuck?
it. Goemon
Why
Simon,
did it translate a
world's
line as
invincible
that?
Big wild geese. Full stomach glittering sea movement. One-stop liquid crystal display there is also fun.
Yes, pretty much. Okay, where were we? Where were we? Okay, that was what we were last on. Okay, I think well, now we're going into the backlog.
Now for today's main report, Report 91. The Christmas challenge has now been
This
Buru.
is the Nico upload
The main
of
battlefield
a
is
news
toys,
video
but this
on
year,
Christmas
both half
in
of the
Japan,
world's toy
which was
stores have
about
landed in
Super
Japan,
Famicom.
and they are about to open the first store in Ibaraki Prefecture, and various ripples are spreading. Director Maeda of the Nagoya Broadcasting Station interviewed what happened in Nagoya, especially in the world of video games, which are the main product.
The toy department is especially busy with Christmas challenges. This challenge alone accounts for over a third of our yearly sales. The video game corner is especially popular. Video games are poised to make up nearly half of the 1 yen trillion toy market.
To meet this challenge, major video game makers have embarked on a reorganization of their retail stores.
This new software released by the largest video game maker at the end of last month has been very popular before. It was the trump card of the manufacturer's distribution reorganization to increase the number of franchise points.
While refusing to
It is a
actually
video game
name
shop
the
in
stuff
Nagoya City on the day of release.
in the dialogue.
That new software was
if
no
you pay
longer in the
attention.
store.
The store was able to line up only 16 bottles on the first day of sales.
On the other hand, this is a franchise point contracted with a manufacturer, only 300 meters away from a shop of this degree.
That popular software is still lined up in this store.
It's common knowledge that video game software is sold at a bargain price, but this software is the only one that keeps the low price of 8,000 yen.
How many copies of this software do you have? Right now there are about 500. How many more do you have?
I'd like to have that giant Game Boy.
I will still buy it.
500 bottles in just 2
Oh,
hours.
there's a disc writer there. You see it? Oh man, I'm so jealous.
This is the application guideline for the franchise points distributed by the manufacturer at the same time as the release of the new software. Manufacturers preferentially supplied new software to stores that had become franchises. Behind the hurried franchising of the manufacturer is the Japanese bedroom of both half stores in the United States. According to industry insiders, these two half stores have the power to take the initiative in the planning and pricing of game software, using bargain sales as a weapon.
Manufacturers feared it.
In order to obtain the popular software of this maker, applications for franchise masks flooded in. When it comes to franchise points, Instead of preferentially supplying software, we have to set up a dedicated
Well, to be
corner
fair,
for
this is like the early
manufacturer.
era where they hadn't entirely
What's more,
phased out the
all
old
showcases
Famicom
must
yet.
be purchased from the manufacturer of
So that's
and
probably why that
refurbished
store
according
still
to
have
the
the disc
determined layout.
writer.
At least 5 pots wide. Stores that
Ooh, a
cannot
gold
take
Mario
the site or
statue.
stores that are masked by other franchises
Nice.
cannot participate in this manufacturer's participation. This major supermarket in Takamaru, Nagoya has also decided to join. I chose the cheapest pattern set by the manufacturer, but it was still 2.8 million yen. This cost was taken out by the supermarket.
What do you think about it in terms of feeling?
Well, it's expensive, isn't it?
Has this kind of shop been hit since the software supply was not smooth?
Well, if you do the above every time, you won't do it. After all, as long as I participate in that area, I will still see the benefits that have disappeared.
Do you think this will increase sales significantly?
The numbers are difficult there.
Well, at least 20% up.
If you go about 20% or 30%, you can achieve localization.
However, many video game shops where children gather are small, and it is not uncommon for shops like this one to have less than 5 pots.
Places like our store have been excluded from the beginning.
So it's a situation where you can't even apply. Stores are large and you can join more and more in places with capital strength, but I think that small places and places without capital power will have to be forced into various positions. I asked the manufacturer whether they would absolutely not be able to enter the franchise unless they met the conditions, such
Yeah,
as
I
the
think
size
this
of
one
the
came
5
out
pots,
the best.
the purchase of the showcases, and the forwarding expenses.
Like it's taking something that I
While
don't think I'd
providing
understand
100%
without
of
it, and it's
even if
actually
it's
having to
requested by
kind of make
Tanaka,
sense.
it's a little
It sounds like
realistic
it's
and
talking
possible.
about
So even if you
Nintendo
can laugh at
opening
this,
up like their own
unfortunately, it
little
can't
mini
be helped.
stores in like
Where you can't
supermarkets
do
and
it
whatnot,
physically.
and
It's
taking their
physically
business
impossible,
out of the
but
mom and
even if you
pop
try
video
to know
game
about
stores.
the product, it's hard to get into. That's already important.
Even now, there are shops here that don't exist here. However,
There
as
are
a
still a
trend,
few funny
we
lines,
think that
though.
the entertainment industry has the company's products, so we want to give priority to supplying them as much as possible.
A toy store that is not a member of the franchise
Dude, look,
has
you can
come to
kind of
this
tell
store
this is
to
like
buy
an outright
popular
Nintendo
software.
branded store.
Since its launch, such scenes have been seen at franchise stores here and there. For retailers, arranging popular software leads to sales of other products, so they can't change
Yeah,
their
it's a
backs.
very straightforward news. It's a
result,
news
the
article
new
rather than a
movement began to
promotional
emerge in
video,
an
so it's
effort
less
to break
likely to
out
have a
of
lot
this
of
painful
excess
situation.
noise.
It is the headquarters of another toy store group with more than 70 member stores
That
nationwide.
makes perfect sense.
This group was formed by a collection of retail stores centered on pork stores. Currently, we are aiming for
Did they say
500
pork
chain
stores?
stores nationwide.
Wait, where do you buy
However,
pork in
this group of
Japan? I'd want to
stores
have
could
some
not join the
Japanese
video game
bacon.
makers franchise.
Give me the Japanese
This
bacon.
is because video game makers that have already owned other franchise stores are not eligible for recruitment. This group has increased sales by carefully setting selling prices based on the sales data of stores nationwide. However, this group also has to give up on ensuring
Did you
that
see
popular
look,
software
this
from
guy's
video
wearing a
game
Sonic the
makers is
Hedgehog
available in the
apron
future.
as he's scanning Nintendo carts.
Therefore, this group turned to the second largest manufacturer in the video game industry as an expensive strategy.
We put the product on the market intensively for a month, and based on the sales data, we went to the manufacturer to ask for their cooperation.
Oh,
The
wow.
group proposed to create a corner for this
Sega
manufacturer
Yonezawa
to display
headquarters.
products that are
Nice.
easy to purchase and to set prices that are affordable.
Or maybe it's Sega Enterprises headquarters, I don't know. But, this part didn't get translated. It didn't jump over this part.
ここで実質はその1日にチラシを巻きましてでここで
The group guided the sales manager of the manufacturer to the site and strongly requested their cooperation.
Christmas tree. That's nice.
メガドライブに関してはもう本当力入れてね
選択しやすいまた求めやすいっていう形ですよねいいよなこれね
Oh gosh, all those copies
You seem
of
to have opened a lot of
Fantasia.
franchise shops, but don't you feel threatened by that kind of thing?
I feel like I don't feel that much. On the other hand, the current reality is that the number of stores that didn't have the system, including the emotional theory, is increasing.
Therefore, to put it in a bad way, there are rumors that there may be benefits for professional women.
2 weeks have
Did you
passed
just make a
since the release
prostitution
of that
joke?
game software got sold like hotcakes at the low price of 8,000 yen.
The franchise store received 100 game software for the third allocation. However, there are still 130 of the full batch left in the store. It is a form that the long-awaited franchise contract backfired. Similarly, another franchise store that had surplus software secretly distributed new software to acquaintances' stores or put it on sale at a bargain price. It seems that the video game maker's franchise strategy, which aims to maintain the distribution route and maintain a selling price, did not go as originally planned.
As the last comment just said, it didn't go as originally planned.
In the end, the franchise strategy of this manufacturer caused the repayment of new software. Franchise stores have a lot of products.
Yeah, I think
no
about
other
it.
store has
They
it.
managed to make the.
It means that the franchise store
older
where
kind
manufacturers
looks like
have
he's kind of
gathered
bald.
has
The
leftover
center
items and has
Japanese
collapsed.
news anchor. They actually
From
gave him
that
a
point
voice
of
that
view,
sounds very
the
similar
strategy
to
of this
Dan Rather from
manufacturer
60
did not
Minutes.
go very well.
Now, let's look at the example of America's double inversion. What is the evaluation as a countermeasure against this?
In this case,
Like it's
there's
like
an
it's like they
aspect
actually
that the
have
franchise
like they
strategy
have
is
pinned
rather
down a
lacking,
news anchor
because in order to
voice.
handle this manufacturer's products in Japan, it must be sold. I succeeded in making people think that it was not possible, and eventually this reversal would develop as a manufacturer's franchise store. It seems that it is being deployed in Japan. From that point of view, it can be said that this manufacturer's strategy was successful.
It's full of life, isn't it?
I agree.
So what happened to consumers, then what happened to children?
The most important thing for us is the price. The reason is that the manufacturer has adjusted the shipment and has come out to control the product lineup and price, and that aspect is also easy to do. In the end, according to what I've seen, there were expectations that the US reversal would come, and that there would be a file war in Japan, but the price remained high. Prices are being manipulated on the side of the company away from the consumer towards the company.
Ooh,
I wonder if the right to decide the price
That
remains
sounds
in the company's
scandalous.
hands. I see.
Thank you very much. Maeda was the director.
Alright. Let's go further down here.
Japan's shortest game side story
Oh,
ranks
this is the
number one with
compilation I
Singing
made of
Sabatsu-chan from
game side
Takasaki
story
City, and
segments
Mr.
from
Kenzuba Yoso-san
Yuki
gave me the
Aido
real
Game with
world of
Osubo.
Super Mario 64. The other day, I was also looking forward to Super.
Yep,
I went
Nintendo
to the
never
prefectural
changed.
country to represent the viewers of the studio where Mario 64 was filmed. The voice from the cameraman at
They
the
price
dimension where the
manipulate to
shooting
this
started
day.
is really good. Mario-chan, how are you doing? And the director Luigi's voice leaks out at full volume through the intercom of the AD.
Ah, yes, I do
On the
believe some of
fourth
you
day,
have already seen
switch
this
the
one.
button and Mario's up. Idiot, what do you do if you pull the wrong button? The shortest game side story
I was hoping
in Japan,
I'd be able to get these
Super Mario
get good
Snowboard
translations
Island,
from
Snowboard
this,
Island.
so that I'd be
Mario
able to
recently
understand some of the
started
jokes
snowboarding.
that these segments have.
Apparently, I overheard that Nintendo
Of course,
was
sometimes jokes don't
considering
really
a
go
snowboarding
through
game.
well in a
Well,
translation.
if you're not really good at
So
it,
sometimes
you won't be
these
able
feel
to
like
come
really
because
weirdly
it's a snowboarding
dry.
game like a mustache and a jerk. It's my brother's favorite saying that I can't do it, so he says it's time to take a break. But really, I'm always humbled by your hard work. Game side story, Mario, Kenji's voice. Mario's voice. The story of making a phone call was all about the joy of Shoo Mario. It seems that they have become able to do it. It goes without saying that on that day, the two of us talked until
It
the
goes
cordless
without saying
battery
that I'm
ran out
not
of
gay.
charge. A short game side story,
hell?
Yoshi's Reflection 1. Yoshi, who is famous for the Super Mario series, age unknown, Nail was hospitalized last night. According to the doctor's story, the cause is food poisoning. Symptoms are mild, and if it's early, he'll be able to leave the hospital tomorrow. And I even ate Yoshi's cookies, and I think it was probably because Kleebor's sweat was bad, so I'll eat anything. Game site story Sunday for Donkey Kong. When I went to Junior's house that day, Junior was preaching to his father, so I secretly decided to take a peek. Are you going to eat at? Yeah. Every time I get caught by Mario, I say I'll work hard from now on, but I've never kept my promises. Eating bananas made me feel better. Really, that child's stomach became more full than usual, so I lost. Side Story Nationwide Princess Talks held last Wednesday. An event was held at a hotel in Minato Ward, where all the princesses of Super Family Mikai scattered all over the country were gathered in one place. I was asked to show off my princess, but sadly, almost every princess in the beginning of the story had a series of painful things, such as being poor, being captured, or being a monster. But the one who was having fun with those princesses was Super Mario's Princess Peach. I really want to hate Princess Peach Mario. Japan's shortest game side story. Dr. Mario was suspected of having bought enough medicine to play inside without the company's permission and administering it in large quantities. The impact on society is huge,
Dr. Mario
and if this allegation is confirmed, there is no doubt that it will be the biggest crisis Mario has ever faced.
Smuggling prescription drugs.
He was a rough spender of money and was spending money like hot water, so he was asked to acknowledge the suspicion this time as a thank you. So
is
after this
spending
is
money
the
like
weather.
hot water as
It
time
was
of
last
phrasing in
Wednesday when I
Japan, which
received
probably
an
just means he
invitation from
blows all his
Peach,
money?
who didn't show even a single piece of kindness in the Mario series, to come to the castle and make a cake and wait for me. I wondered if there was some kind of trap, but since Donkey Kong, I've been struggling to help for 15 years, so I thought it wouldn't be a big deal if someone caught me. And then we arrived at the castle. Peach welcomed me with an unusually smiling expression, and I even showed a gesture of flinching for a moment, but for the time being I was pulled by her hand and I sat down at the table. Look at how well it turned out, right? It's the latest cake made with 3D solid polygons. I put a lot of effort into trying to make a better cake than I did, but in the end it wasn't like I could add it to the meal.
I think that is the joke, like the 3D cake is dog shit.
Japan's shortest game side story. Mr. Do-san has released a Tsukmono stone that has the same shape as himself. At first I was against it because it wouldn't sell like this, but Mr. Do-san said that he decided to sell it because he thought Mario would definitely sell. That's the shortest game side story in Japan. The Mario GS group was formed in the SNES Entertainment World. A major battle is taking place. It was the first time in the SNES world to make a debut using the GS group card. Of course, the lineup of members is very gorgeous, starting with Mario, the vocalist, produced by T Company. Mario. Million 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 million. From the game scene to the music scene, Mario's success continues. Japan's shortest game side story, 1996 Game Academy Awards are decided this year again. The characters of games that have been entrusted with a large home-sized screen. First of all, as an award that contributed to technology and art, it was awarded in 2 categories, the Camera Work Award and the Video Award. Even though it was shown, it received a proper evaluation and was deeply moved and red-eyed. And it was this year's Grand Prix Japan Game Academy Awards that received a lot of attention, but the Mario series, which has been well received in advance, has become a series of works. The 64th work Mario is Painful. Luigi Ro Dasakoi Koibito was my real name, but I was surprised when I woke up. Mario just stood there with a disbelieving expression on his face. Anyway, as he paid this year's Academy Awards, the curtain fell on Japan's shortest game side story. I think it was last Saturday when I heard they broke up. Originally, Kei had dreamed of becoming Bomberman since he was little. In order to do that, he would have spent so much time studying that he wouldn't even have time to go on a date with his girlfriend. It will be the shortest game side story in Japan. During the morning journey of the ferries, as if he remembered something important, he took out a small bottle from his luggage.
I don't know.
I don't really care, but what should I say? Look, the sadness of things that have been forgotten makes my heart tighten. Siam came out, and while I was being forgotten, I grew old too. When I looked into the bottle, there was an old fairy holding her knees and slightly wrinkled, shedding tears. Japan's shortest game side story ranked number 1. The pseudonym Sabatsu.
These are all meant to be like little separate episodes. The one with Bomberman is apparently about a guy who wanted to be Bomberman so badly that he that he basically became a studying shut-in and abandoned his girlfriend. I don't really know what the punchline is, but yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a punchline that didn't get translated correctly, because it kind of just sounds like a very miserable story, but yeah. Oh, here's the X-Band one.
Let's go! The X-Band Starter KIT, the world's first action-type game that allows you to play against a telephone line. The X-Band Starter KIT allows you to play against unknown strong opponents registered in Japan using the Super Famicom and the telephone line. It is packed with attractive features that allow you to find and register up-to-date rivals.
Segments if people want to hear more of that one.
The Super Famicom and the phone line. Insert the game software into the game connector of the X-Band modem,
and then
connect your
Popeye
home
one.
phone cord to
skipped
the phone
Popeye
cord
one,
slot.
I skipped
Use
most
the
of the
phone line
RPG
to battle
parody
unknown
ones.
enemies. X-Band in the card slot. Insert the card you can't play without this card. X-Band card can be used once for one service, application for match and exchange of emails, or one or the other. No, a 20-degree card is included when you purchase the X-Band starter kit. If you run out of power, you will need to purchase a new 40-degree card on the market. Turn on the power, wait for a while,
Yeah,
and the
sometimes
initial
the
screen of the
translator will
X-Band
actually
service
stop
will be
for a
displayed at
moment
that time.
in the middle of
LED
the
at the bottom of
repeated
X-Band modem
mantra,
will light up. Do you
and then
want to try
continue the
something like
repeated
this?
mantra for like another minute or.
Are you interested? What kind of partner do you want to work
It
with?
did that in
Why
some
are
of the
you a
other
strong
ones as
person?
well,
I want to
Sager.
keep my arms and body floating, so I think it would be interesting to make a lot of friends. IMA match on the X-Band network. When user A accesses the host computer, match registration and phone number confirmation are performed, and the call is disconnected once. At that time, the email written by Mr. A is sent to the host computer, and if there is an email addressed to him, the email will be sent. User B accesses the host computer and applies for match registration. Is sent to Mr. B's X-Band modem. Mr. B directly calls Mr. A's telephone number received by Mr. B through the X-Band modem. The modem receives the call. Now Mr. A and Mr. B are connected by telephone line, and the game begins. I don't know. Children will use it without permission, and it seems that only the telephone stand will be powered up. The most difficult thing is to write on the TV or the screen and make a picture when the child is around. The X-Band modem is set by default so that you can only play games with opponents who have the same ultraviolet chroma as you. It is also possible to limit the playing time for matches on the network. If you want to change the settings of your X-Band modem so that you can play against opponents all over the country, have customer support send you a change request postcard and change the settings.
Sager, there is that site for playing X-Band online currently. I didn't hear about support for Doom. The site currently seems to support the US version of Super Mario Kart and the Japanese version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I was curious about getting that, but the thing is, I can't do, like, the main reason I try it is to try it on stream, and I currently can't because this computer setup is nowhere near a phone line.
You can play any game.
I'd like to try Mahjong Fiatsu.
Like, the nearest phone line is basically a whole other level up for the house.
Superstar Fighter 2,
so it's like,
and Super Mario Kart Super Service by Super Street Fighter 2, and Super Mario Kart Super Service, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart,
here it goes.
Mario Kart, Super 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 Mario.
Don't question the translation too much. It probably just poorly translated something. It probably just tried to translate stuff about parental control features, and it came off sounding weird.
Super Mario Kart, 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 Super Mario Kart,
Super Mario Kart.
Yes, it just keeps doing
Super
this.
Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart.
If you win the game, you will
And it
receive
finally
expand
stopped.
points.
Choose points earned and level for every game played on the Expand Network.
A player's earned expand points and level will be new after the game ends.
Player ranking is introduced in Expand News, and various points are also prepared.
On the expand mail screen, you can exchange emails with your friends and opponents.
You can share game tips, discuss battles, and keep in touch with each other over the phone line. In addition to exchanging emails, Bandwidth allows you to view the latest video game information.
It keeps doing it as if it thinks it's still translating something on the fly rather than getting stuck in a loop.
With the Expand Network,
That's the
and
funniest
introductions
part.
of amazing players. Expand Network connecting all over Japan with Super Famicom. Play games and email freely.
Did it say Super Famicom instead of Super
multimedia with the
Famicom?
Expand Starter Kit, which allows you to enjoy email without a computer.
I'll stick it.
Wow, this translation. Alright, another Satellaview thing that got so awfully translated that you can't really parse anything out of it. Wait, is this the correct one?
Today is the last day of Unix week.
Oh, I put up a different one than the one I intended.
I would like to send you information about Dragon Quest VI. Well then, please come to this person again today to hear about Dragon Quest information. I am Mr. Shigeki Maruyama, the manager of the Unix Dragon Quest family. But Shinohara-kun, it's perfect. Well then, let's turn the pages. Charlene opening Mr. Maruyama, while looking at the magazine. What's going on is the ending where you suddenly board the Demon King's castle, isn't it? It's a Dragon Demon King's castle, but it starts with the opening. That let's get in here. Anticipation, excitement, and then what will happen? Let's see. The first village life court. I heard a little yesterday. Is it a village deep in the mountains? Tanya-chan, are you going to do something? That's not a maniac. It's about people from different villages. Thanks to the spirit of the mountain, everyone can live in peace. I'm going to get a big bag. What is a big bag? This time, you can carry all your items just by holding that big bag. It's like an infinite four-dimensional pocket. I don't know, but it's like depositing money at a bank. So is there a bank deposit?
I don't think I'll be able to stand on my feet, but I'll get it from the village chief of the life code at the beginning when I get Fukui Prefecture. But I think this is a conversation after I got it. Let's make it boarded at. This ruthless lord suddenly jumps into the ruthless castle of the demon lord.
There are various things about this undoing that everyone goes out to try to defeat, but they always disappear on the verge of that, or they use some kind of trick, so it's quite difficult. That's the 15th page of the 15th page. How do you get this slime to stand up?
It seemed like it did it again for just a little bit there.
It's like if you're not in the party, you can't become a friend. This slime has a promising future, too, so he can become a hero, right? Or rather, when the slime becomes one of those friends, there will be special events. Thank you very much for coming to the end and providing a good story. But I want to take you all the way to the end, so I can't wait for the release date. Thank you very much. However, how did you like this week's Unix Week? Please send us your impressions by postcard or fax. Then, until tomorrow, the Game Museum will be at the Tiger's Great Hole Secret Software Magic Circle Round and Round. It's available for download, so please try playing with it. I would like to send you a special feature on Bandai next week.
Alright. Alright, seems like that would stop there.
Dame Tournamaki, welcome, highest grade Dame Imaginia. Dame Tournamaki, good evening, Dame Tournamaki. Personality, yours, I'm Rico Hisashi of Imaginia. Isn't that Imaginia of games? It's Rico Hisashi's room, which is extremely popular among gamers. But today, for the first time in a while, I'd like to give you some homework, okay?
In other words,
oh no, I got
game
homework.
these 4 alphabets are the initials of a word, according to a recent survey. I would like everyone to check is G for Gundam. Oh, it might be a pity M is Macross, A is Argama. That's a Gundam battleship.
Is B for Enix. If anyone knows, I'll send a fax as soon as I find out. And the fax number is 33,423,337. Well then, hurry up and get the magazine again today. I've heard something like this. Well, it's okay. It's nothing. Some people say that my pronunciation is strange, but I had a native check it out, so it seems to be okay. I think it would be better to call it.
Wow, is the bot gaining self-awareness? It sounds like it's saying things that sound like commentary on itself.
Readers in conjunction with Family Computer Magazine to come Shonen. It's a ranking of the things that are said to be good.
I'll be right back.
Everyone can download it, right? Legend 3 is one, however. I don't know that the ranking difference with Dragon Quest VI, which was in second place, has narrowed like this time, so it's not close. This time, Dragon Quest has 322 votes, 90 minus 22. Second Densetsu is coming out soon. Software 8th place Yoshi's Island. This is Nintendo's software, Nintendo. It's a Mario-type game, so let's look forward to it. Director Kobayashi-san's favorite is Vein of Cosmic Forge. If you're an RPG maniac who wants to be played by imaginative people, you have to play the Wizardry series at least once. It's a lie. Well, speaking of rankings, there's something that's tallied up, even if it's a big hole in Dame Tiger. I introduced it in this program before, but it wasn't an introduction, so I recruited them, but the top 10 most memorable games. It doesn't matter if it's Super Famicom or anything. A big recruiting postcard is coming, a game of memories, a big collection of the best 10 memorable games that will remain in your life. Hey, let's turn the pages. Postcard 1, Mr. Nishino from Toyama City, Mr. Satoru Kana, Satoshi Kana, Lauren, I don't know. What is it? It's a street. I forgot how Seiko Suzuki's husband, ex-husband, what are you talking about? Moon Riders, oh yeah, it was Moon Riders. It's a feeling that everyone has in common. The scenery of a new commercial when I was young is here. Didn't you recruit for 10th place in Disk System? I'm like that too, but I like the Rican version. Soul Blader is 10th grade. This guy made that heaven and earth creation. I wonder if it was a work by Terra Quintet.8 if I say it's a Zelda type.
What, did it start looping? I'm sorry if I didn't come back fast enough.
So I say that it's a Zelda type action RPG. The ending was good, and the grilled food is baked. And I say that I don't want to eat it unless it's ground
doesn't seem like it looped yet.
It's a game that brings back people's souls. If you're
I'm sorry, but if the AI is having a seizure, that's kind of embedded into the video.
It's the same as me.
You're like, you have to sit through it at least once.
Thank you, first place Dragon Quest 3. I like it too. It's hard to write a phone service on a disc, but I couldn't write it. I can't write it. There was a Ninja Jajimaru-kun, but this is different. It's wonderful, so I'm going to go to the
this really brings me back to the days of Babelfish. Does anybody remember Babelfish?
So everyone, the address is on the first page, but please keep sending it to Hawaii. The address was 4-12 in Jinjumi, Shibuya-ku, zip code 150, and there was a big hole Thursday in the rigging tigers. Thank you to the staff at the Must store. Game today, there aren't many changes in the rankings or the readers' requests. We have to get hand marks from all the staff. Everyone, please write more about that or your impressions of the reader's request.
That was one of the earliest like machine translators online. So
you can download Headlands Violin playing after 19
that would be that always had like very hilariously bad translations.
The problem is Saturday the day after
tomorrow. All right, let me go back and figure out where the AI was spazzing out there.
It's a ranking of the things that are said to be good. Well then, PG, everyone can download it, right? Legend 3 is one, however, I don't know that the ranking difference with Dragon Quest VI, which was in September this time, so it's not close. This time, Dragon Quest Island, this is Nintendo software, Nintendo. It's imaginative, people, you have to play the Wizardry series at least once. It's a lie. Well, speaking of rankings, there's something that's tallied up, even if it's a big hole in Dame Tiger. I introduced it in this program before, but it wasn't an intro program before. It doesn't matter if it's Super Famicom or anything. A big recruiting postcard is coming, a game of memories, a big collection of the best 10 memorable games that will remain in your life. Hey, let's turn the pages.
I'm not sure I'm hearing it yet.
Mr. Satoru's Moon Riders. It's a feeling that everyone has in common. The scenery of a new commercial when I was young is here. There
it is. There it is. What the heck caused that? Yeah. Wow.
I like that too, but I like the Mickey version.
Yes, it totally does. Alright, next one.
Then we welcome to the world of Tora. Now on again, new game information pours in from space. Good evening, I'm Kushiriko from Game Tora Ona. It's already the last week of June, everyone. This week is 95, half a year has passed. But I and the students probably don't feel that April is the beginning of the year. Speaking of which, today is Yuko Annie's day, isn't it? I'm a big Tokyo Performance Dollar fan, but Yuko Anna also graduated from Performance Dollar.
Oh gosh, my eyes are going bad.
It's the day of the Tokyo World
My
Preview.
eyes are going bad from this AI noise corrupting it somehow. Is this bot trying to sing the Batman theme?
Illustration if you turn the third page.
Batman.
Yes. Yes. You can download it at the Game Museum from 2250 onwards. I will send you a demo version because there is, so please take a look at it after 19:0. I'll explain it later, but let's expand on other talks about Enix. There was talk that it would be a week, but what about Enix? It seems that the situation is good, and the Mystic work is not yet on sale, but for the time being, I am already getting a good feeling about the order from the shop. Nine Yamamoto-san, you've appeared before, but you've appeared for a whole week during Enix Week.
Was the JoJo
but the response
RPG
to that
out
sort of
this
thing,
time?
or Yamamoto-san, you're watching the view, ha 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 ha. Why
is the bot laughing? The bot's gone full on Joker! Oh my gosh, it won't stop! Why is it fine so funny? And it's here at the end of the video too. Wow. It literally did that for the entire rest of the duration of the video. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. This is proof that we can't let these AI become too sentient.
Welcome to the world of Game Tiger Tile Games. New game information is pouring in from space. Good evening, this is Crucidico, the personality of the Game Tiger Tile. This week, what a surprise! Right now, even if you just take a quick look like this, there are a lot of software coming out. I'm already excited that this is the end of the story. Well then, please go to the Game Museum and pick up the magazine. Thank you. Tile game, tiger, 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 tile game,
tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game,
tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game, tiger, tile game.
Yes, it found out the Tiger handheld exists, it has gone insane.
Tiger, tile game, 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 tiger, tile game,
is it just gonna keep saying this? Wow.
Tiger, tile game, 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 tiger size tile game, tiger, 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 tile game, tiger,
It's been literally saying Tiger Tile Game for the past 3 minutes.
Tiger, tile game, 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 tiger, tile game,
Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game,
I don't know.
Tiger Tile Game,
It just keeps saying, sounds like it just keeps saying Tiger Tile Game to me.
Tiger Tile Game, 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 Tiger Tile Game. Tiger Tile Game, 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 Tiger Tile Game. Tiger Tile Game, 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 Tiger Tile Game. Tiger Tile Game, 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 Tiger Tile Game,
We're on minute 5.
Tiger Tile Game, 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 Tile Game, Tiger Tile Game, Tiger Tile
Let's move ahead
Game,
of the
Tiger
video.
Tiger Tile Game, 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 Tiger Tile.
It literally did that for the entire duration of the video. Literally did that for the entire duration of the video. Good grief. Was this what we did already? It may be. Let me see. Yeah, I think it is. I think we did this one. Yeah, we did this one. Oh. That might be gonna be second false about publishing that one. Like, holy moly, that seems like it's practically useless as research for figuring out what's going on with that. I'm guessing that was. I'm guessing that was. So, does anybody else have any suggestions in regards to what else to try to put on this? Like that, what else to try translating? Like, I'm guessing if we want to find like stuff that's useful, it's we gotta find like news articles and whatnot. Like, does anybody have any suggestions there? I'm guessing a lot of you are thinking that we probably shouldn't be trying to put stuff in there. But I did want to see if we could get something as useful as that Christmas news article. Because like that seemed like that was an actually relatively well done one. I think the one for the Game Boy mobile adapter did pretty decently as well. And the Sonic Free one was okay. Oh, again, I would gladly do the Brazilian game show if I didn't have time limits to get in my way with that. Let's see, the big clip of SBT Play is like, what was it? How long? I think it was about an hour. Yeah, 59 minutes. I can only do up to 15-minute videos currently. And, like, splitting that into, like, 4 segments would be very inconvenient with the way EzDubs is set up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would like to do that, but I don't think that's happening until the software gets updated to support longer videos. A lot of it was garbage, but like it's not like maybe like 60% was garbage, but we got some decent ones from there. Well, like the one for the Darkstalkers Pachi slot didn't spaz out. So, you know, we'll give that one that. Hold on, let's pop this one on just to pad time here while I think.
Mario, Luigi, Kinopio.
Yeah, I need something that either is 15 minutes or has very cleanly separated 15-minute segments.
I don't know if I'm late anymore.
Why don't
like
you
15
call
minutes
me
or
after
less,
all?
I mean, you know what I mean?
It's me. It's Wario.
Why do you join me too?
Today, it's time for the studio. Everyone get together and start receiving. Are you ready? Let's go. Excite back.
It's a Mario battle.
Mario battle.
Let's get started. Excite back, boom boom Mario battle. As the name suggests, let's do our best to control the bike excitingly and lose to our rivals. Course 1 starts in 7 minutes, so you have plenty of time now. For those who are late, please start receiving early. How's it going? Have you started receiving yet? I don't care about Wario-san, but I wonder if everyone will be okay. Dan? Excite Bike is an off-road bike race where you run fast in 4 courses
Maybe
with
it'd be a
mountains
good
and
idea to
valleys
try to make
points.
edits of these videos, guessing
hand,
where the
it's okay to
translation
get in
is
the way of
screwing
your
up,
rivals and protect the first place.
editing that
But
part
running with
out and
rivals
seeing
is
what the rest of the
finals.
output
But
sounds
running
like
with
after
rivals
that.
is the finals.
I'm
But
not
running
entirely
with
sure how
rivals
well
is
that
the
works,
finals.
though.
But running with rivals is the finals. But running with rivals.
Like, I have a feeling this works better and better with smaller and smaller videos. Like less than a minute, like a minute or less long is probably ideal. That's what I'd imagine. Like even this one that's like a minute and 20, like even this one that's just about 2 minutes kind of does a little spaz out near the end. So yeah. Maybe some of those game consumer software videos? Those promos? Maybe some of those? Although, I'd probably have to do them like little segment by little segment, and that would take a long time and be kind of frustrating. Especially if I was doing it on my own. Like, obviously it'd be easier if I had a mob of people helping me here, but yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting a bit for chat input on what I'm thinking at the moment, because it's kind of like... Alright, so how long have I been streaming? An hour and a half? I guess for a stream like this, that's long enough. It seems like the audience kind of tuned out because of all the madness mantras the bots, the AI translator's been going through. Ah, jeez. Thank you for coming in, Sanger, P.O., Raichu Knight, Powpuck. You're a new name here. Thank you for coming in. Imagine this bot trying to translate Jew-Rip. Raptor X, thank you for coming in. P.O. the Pig. Thank you for coming in. Vapor Pony, again, thank you for the subscribe. Hopefully other people will be subscribing in the future. I'm wondering if I need to do more streams like this for the resubs or what. But, yeah, thank you for that. And, I'm trying to figure out what I could do for next stream. Like, I've been working on recording Satellaview videos for YouTube with, like, tool-assisted gameplay and whatnot, but, like, I'm not entirely sure what I'd have for stream material. I did record basically a tool-assisted gameplay of Pico Pico Pirates, but when I did tool-assisted, like, initially I was thinking I wanted to try playing that on stream and try to get good at it, but after doing the tool-assisted gameplay and seeing just how ridiculous it could get, I'm kind of thinking maybe that would not work out for me. Like, I don't think I could get to the skill level to get level 10 without tool assistance. Because level 10 is literally designed to be absolutely bonkers. So, yeah. I'll probably have to think of something else. Hidden Palace did release a Phantasy Star Online prototype, but it looks like they did a really good video on that already, so probably not that. I'd probably need to go looking around for other game prototypes to consider streaming, or maybe I could look back at fan translations. If anybody has one of those they'd like me to check out, please let me know. Until then, see you all later.